It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback.
Down. Blue 45. Down.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set, ready. Red. Sight. 60 red. Ready.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Ready. Red. Yellow. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got the first-round pick, Tedero McMillan. 11 yards on the connection there. It's a Carolina first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll go right back to McMillan, complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Hut.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Buccaneers' 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Out to his right. He can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
16 yards.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
Let's go. 50, green. Ready.
Here's Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Brings up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready, break. Set, hut. Set.
On second down, Young. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Okay,
Play
break.
10 of this opening drive. And here's third down.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
Here's Young to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Panthers will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On play action, Mayfield. Forced out left. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
And this is something that defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. That's Ibuka in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll let one go down the middle. So they're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Black 40. Fury, yellow. Ready.
To throw is Young. Forced out wide. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Try on McCollum that time. On the quarter blitz, he gets in there to record the sack.
Got it.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Ready. Black 45. One. Ready.
Now Young. He's got his man. That's weekend. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 3-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Here we go. Set. 10 black. Set hot.
Now Young. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Through the middle of the field. And he will score. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Carolina. His 4th TD grab of the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Fuck you waiting for? Told you I gotta fucking hurry.
There on the extra point. Panthers are out to a 10-0 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. But dangerous Nicole Hardman on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Baker. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 9. Baker gonna give it to Irvin, and he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and it's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll go. Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
7 more yards.
Give him 27. And it's first and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. A short kick, down to the 7.
Bucky Irving, the ball carrier. The tackle by Christian Roseboom. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the Panthers' 7-yard line.
Second and goal. Throwing is Baker. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And now third and goal coming up. Throwing is Mayfield. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Bucs are on the board. It's 10-7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go, set. 33, ready?
Now Dowdle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Down. Ready.
Throwing is Young. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
Black ultra. Black shot. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
To throw is Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Okay, ready? 6, mega, set,
Young to throw on 1st and 10. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
At their own 6-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his hip comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Pass pulled in by Irving. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 41 yards.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
They send a receiver in motion left.
First down.
We'll get that complete to Mason Tipton.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead.
And he'll take it on in. Mason Tipton. Touchdown Buccaneers. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Horn now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the set. Ready. Black 40. Slide through. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Extra left side, hauled in by Leggett. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Field, black. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. That's Ibuka in motion. Here's Mayfield. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Hall. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. From the gun, it's Mayfield. It is brought in the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bucs extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Horn now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Got it. Down. Blaster, 50, green. Huge, yellow. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st down. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
2nd and 10.
Set, punt. Red, 30, ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Yaya Diaby getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
That's taken in at the 50. And it's a very good return. He nearly broke it, setting up his offense inside the red zone.
Over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. This is caught at 2. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will extend this third quarter lead.
Panthers 13. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Horn now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set, go.
On first down is Young. His tight end Tremble over the middle. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Has an opening past the 40. And he'll be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. 52 blue. 560. Blue strikers. Green jack. Hut.
Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's caught. It's Tremble. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's good.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Lights ready. Yellow, set.
On second down, Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Dowdle trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield will swing this out wide to Irving. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, a run with Irving. And it'll be brought down shy of 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
38-yard line.
It is second and 6. Give. This is Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
10 at their own 14-yard line.
Here is first and 10.
Yellow, down, set.
Back to throw. Young. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Yaya Diaby. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Now on second and long.
Set, hut. Ready?
Look at play action with Young. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The handoff, it's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11. They go play action with Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So a win here for the visiting Bucs. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.